G'day everybody, and welcome back to our village that doesn't actually have a name, but at least everybody in it has a name. Yes, Jan, yes, Fulgen, I know you don't have any seeds and you can't grow anything. You can't do all the things you want to do. And you haven't actually grown anything useful, and I don't understand how the farm works. I don't understand it. There we go, I can add some compost. There we go. I'm contributing to things growing. 'Cause apparently I've got rotten food in my inventory. I do wonder if the lack of compost might be contributing to my farm not growing and not really doing much at all. But, eh. I also feel like something's gone... Does this feel different to you guys visually right now? Does it feel like my camera is a long way away with a really long lens? Oh no, my hut's not gone. My hut's here. Right here. I feel like they've changed something with the camera since last week. That's what I mean about the farm is I do know how it seems to work. It just doesn't seem to work. That's what I mean by I don't understand it. Is that it doesn't seem to work. Although they've produced a whole lot of stuff, so maybe it does work. Because there's garlic and berries and carrots. So maybe it is working and I just haven't seen them actually grow full crops yet. And they've got seeds. Oh. Alright, it is working. Never mind. I take it all back. It is all working properly. But... Can I upgrade this yet? No, I need the carpenter. What do I need to get the carpenter? I don't know. Yeah, some of it seems normal for third person, but I swear it just... Everybody's running to bed. I don't know, something about it feels different. Maybe it's just me? What do I need for the carpenter? Basic production. Woodcutter, stonecutter, mine hut, gatherer's, hunter's hut, advanced production, workshop, pit, farm, cooking house, coal maker, bloomery, outhouse. Where is it? Not magic. Huh. Where the heck is the carpenter? I was also given a tip in a YouTube comment that I think I've got to try and follow today, which is building a barracks and setting up a patrol route around my village, because apparently that... Ooh, birds are loud. That should be enough to help the people feel safe and thus make them happy. Now that feels like it's going to be very, very deep compared to my road, so I'm going to terraform that first. The carpenter is a workshop add-on. Ah. I must build a metal worker before I can make a carpenter. Must build a... Really? I suppose the carpenter needs metal tools, yeah. So the metal worker needs a bloomery. How do I make a bloomery? I'll build this first anyway. Hello, dear. Alright. Let's terraform this, get the barracks down before I forget that that was a thing that I absolutely need to do. Because one of the things I was running into last week was everybody's really unhappy. And I really don't want them to be unhappy with me. I'm not sure that there was a privy anywhere or an outhouse. I didn't notice. There might have been, but I didn't notice. So I'll make a bloomery, because I should, given that these lights are all made now, they should have made my little cave entrance thing, and maybe that's what I need to get metal. So I can get some more fancy stuffs. Oh, there was an outhouse. Oh, the outhouse is something to do with compost. Okay, that makes sense to a degree. That's probably not great for you to use that as your compost. Omnivores and carnivores don't usually make the best compost. So I thought I'd put this near... Near... the struggles of third-person cameras. Near my hut. There we go. So that will eventually get built, I hope. Let's go see if they did manage to get my other thing built. But I really like the light from these lanterns. That's going to make everyone a lot happier having those here. If we have a look at how unhappy people are with their shelters, they're all plus 60 something. So I'm winning on that front. They're all getting more unhappy though. So I really need to recruit someone who I make as just a fighter. Why do I always build and explore at night? I just always do stuff at night and daytime. I just don't really sleep much in this. I think that's what it is. It's not about that it's always at night. It's just, it's always raining or nighttime. And I can't make the night go faster by sleeping. It doesn't change the pace of the night. So it's just a thing. Just an observation, is it nearly winter and are your people still PG version of naked? I mean, it's autumn, so it is getting close to winter. I'm not aware of the ability to clothe my people. I don't know. But... do I ever... Why did I have my water pouch there? That was weird. Mine hut. Open mine hut menu. So I can go inside? Oh, I can. Okay, that's really dark. I'm going to need a torch. Manage tasks. Assign. Do I assign Boat Babe or Drakadar to the mine? Neither of them have efficiencies in mining. No one does, except for maybe Darkwind. Bear attack? Oh, that's bad. How do I see where the bear is coming from? Invasion spawner up there. Oh no. Oh no! You a big boy? Ow! Apparently doesn't even have to be looking at me to hit me. Oh, man. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you for the 25 months. Thank you, Old Man Raptor. Thank you for the 9 months. Thank you, Beldenik, for the 29 months. Thank you, Krasil, for the Prime sub. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Well, that was fun. I didn't die. Somehow? Where are my cooked onions? Give me the cooked onions. Want all the cooked onions. I need health back. Thank you. Whew. Alright. Well, that worked out a lot better than it had any right to. Dismantle. Yes. I'm gonna dismantle all these little huts, because doesn't make sense to keep them. I'm going to instead order up the 4th of these huts around here. Or maybe I put one over... Maybe I can see if I can squeeze one into in between these trees. I wonder if that'll let me. Oh, it doesn't look promising. No. That's a pity. But I can get one over here. I'll go with one just here. Okay, you guys build that. Use up some of the bits that are on the ground. I am going to go and get some more Jotun blood. Jordan blood. Joe's Tunes blood. All of these things. Which I'm deliberately saying. To be annoying. Good luck, Ronan. I think this village is doomed come winter. But that's how you learn lessons. Yeah! Kill the wabbit. Kill the wabbit. Yes. Thank you, Cumbrian. Thank you very much for the 10 gift subs. Thank you very, very much. Ah, missed. Yeah. 2 wabbits down. I'm thinking, I need to figure out how to deliver this meat so that my people can eat the meat. And probably set up a hunter as well. But that's why I need to get a couple more villages. I need someone to defend the village, and I need someone to go out hunting. And to do that, I need to have more blood. So I'm 1 short of the next recruitment. Yeah, a cooking hut's probably a good idea, yeah. Probably. This is not a fresh start. This is my same place. activate. Rocker. You might be good for my miner. Endure the winds. Carl or Ursa? I will pick... I'll pick Carl. Alright, I'm gonna go get more stuff. I'm also going to enable the thing, which I forgot to have the page open for. There you go. You can put your name in the list to be named using the channel point stuff. I'm also going to, in the next, like, I'm soon going to be playing some Conan again, but this will be a community server. And obviously for that, I'm also going to need to have a bunch of people's names so that they can die as, thrall friends. I mean, hopefully they won't die, but some will. It is Conan after all. I'm sure there was some chat before the name picking started. Oh. Was that? Oh, well. Yes, it is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. So, just a reminder for those who haven't heard it before, the name it me thing is something I activate when I've got something in a game that I need to name. When you submit your name for that, you accept that I will probably mispronounce it. I will probably shorten it in some way, shape, or form because, wolf. Wolves? Nope. I will take on one wolf, but I'm not taking on two. I will probably shorten your name, I will probably do things like that to it, and you will probably die. But also that it only lasts for that stream. And after that stream, I reset the list. So that we can have a fresh list for the next stream. I mean, I'm Australian, I have to shorten names. It'd be wrong if I didn't. That's how the final event 97 became Tiffany. Ow! Is that a smoker or is that another wolf? There's a smoker around here and it's throwing me off. Yep. Yeah, Xenonauts was the last thing where I did a lot of naming thing, wasn't it? Yeah, that didn't end well for people. That's the perfect game for it though, because you expect to go through a lot of names. Alright, after this, I should probably go back and deliver this meat so that the person who's doing the cooking can cook it. Okay. How much meat do I have on me? Oh yeah, quite a bit. How much? How many stones? 3. I need 1 more stone. And I gotta repair my club when I go back anyway. Oh, slash make a brand new one. Can I repair them? Because it seems like I can't repair the stone tools. You can only repair metal tools. And that's the impression I've had so far. The trouble with all these extra huts you guys are mentioning is I need people to run them, don't I? So it's all well and good to have extra huts, but if I don't have the people to actually work in them, it doesn't do much. You right there, Charlie? Oh. Next villager arrives in just a few seconds. Weaver hut is it? Oh, it's an addition to the workshop. I see. Run, 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 run. At least I got enough to get another villager straight away, so I'll leave the name it me thing active, because I'm about to activate another one anyway. Because, you know, I'm worried about how much food I'm going to have for winter, so I may as well have more people. Soylent Viking is not Viking. We've got a bear power, heavy hitter, heavy eater, stone clumsy, stout constitution. Let's go Jan. Yana. Can you take... Can I give you meat? How do give meat so you can cook meat? Cooked red meat. Where will you pick up meat from? Anyone know? Can I just dump it on the ground? Will Darkwind then cook with it if I just drop it on the ground? I need a hunter's hut. I do have a warehouse. Yeah, I couldn't access the top shelf. The top shelf said the same thing as the bottom bit. So if I build a meat hunks... No. Meat hunks rack is probably not what I want. Raw food silo? Fish rack. Bark storage. Resin storage. That storage. Long storage. Stone. Dirt and blood. Don left! What? Aw, man. Well. Maybe it is meat hunks? Raw food? Wait, it says this structure must be placed in a warehouse. I have a warehouse. Do I have to do it here? No? Yeah, he was unhappy, but how do build? Oh, weird. I don't know why that didn't show up before. Probably because I wasn't looking at the right thing would be my guess. Hopefully they'll get that built, and I'll hopefully get myself a combat person. And yeah. Look, let's name the replacement person, who is gonna be Carl. Let's see who this becomes. Nope, that is not how you spell spin. I'm going to be amused if it lands on the blank spot that is created because of the way I get the things added to this. NML. Well, that's an interesting name to try and figure out. There we go. NML. NML, you need a house. And you are an athlete. Oh, good. Tireless vitality. Stonebreaker, Sunrise Vigilant, Wind Rider. You've got 200 vitality. Alright. So, I need to assign you a house. Which house has lost? There we go. In you go. And NML, once the things are built, you're going to become the first barracks person unless the next person is better. Whichever of my builders is the best combatant is who I'm going to use. Alright, what do I need? I think I need long sticks over here. Wait, NML, are you general error on Discord? Okay. It's confusing when you guys have multiple names across the different services. Oh yeah, I could have gone with the Jafar version. Namel. Cree Namel. I need sticks. Start checking villages to see what their needs are. Well, unfortunately, their needs are I'm anxious because everything's scary. So I need to get the barracks built. I also very much misplaced this wooden thing. Because I can't access the inventory very easily. Assign unhappy people to the watchtower to make them more happy? Really? Doesn't seem like I can actually assign people to it, though. Oh no. Fulgen's unhappy. Fulgen is assigned to the watchtower. Also, Yana arrived. Winter Huntsman. Nocturnal Resilience. Ooh, yes. Yes, okay. You shall be my combatant. Alright. Let's do it. Time to spin and see who's next. If it's NML again, I will spin again. Arkville, it's a channel points redemption, not a command in chat. It's Daz! Also, I shall disable it because we don't have anyone coming right now. Now, Daz, do you want this named after you? Or because it's Yana, Do you want it named after a certain someone else? I'll call you Dazzy. Oh, no, Daz is fine. Daz works. Alright. Daz is named. I'm going to help with building this thing. But also, people keep telling me to try and repair stuff. Can I actually repair things here? How do you repair stuff? Where is repairing of things? So I'm still yet to see a repair option. Needs a big rock. Yeah. You cannot repair stone tools. That's what I thought. I'll make a spiky club myself, I think. Oh, I need some sticks for that. Alright, let's get the rock done first. Oh yeah, Fulgen's mood is getting better. Nice. But I'm gonna make Daz the defender at some point soon. Just need to be at the barracks done first. I should also probably look at getting, oh, what are they called? Getting armor. Because I don't have any. Also, I was told I should make a cart, or a sled, I guess. For trying to collect multiple large stones at once. And multiple large rocks. Large, the logs. But, you know, we'll see how much progress I get to make. This is effectively my first village after all, like, to expect everything to go right here would, be unrealistic. Alright, let's help with the rest of that, so that's logs, sticks, and rope. Should have some rope over here. Thor is beating his hammer. Find shelter. Great. Yes, I probably should use the pin to pin the construction. That is a good idea. Because then I'll also know when the other guys have supplied stuff. Once they wake up. That day survived is a lie, but it's, I presume it's talking about the village, not me. So I'm thinking if I were to set up a new, like if I was starting a new village, probably want to focus on just getting lots of people really quickly. As the big goal. Because the more people you get, the more quickly things can just happen. Because there's lots of stuff that needs to happen. Pinning is also used as our priority. Ah, okay. That's interesting. You do have to feed them, it's true, but if you've got more people, you can get them doing more food-related stuff. So I feel like the sooner you get them in, the better, because you start during a good period for growing stuff. So it feels like it makes sense to me. Alternatively, solo the first year. That feels like a slow, effective, but slow way to do things. Like that feels like the metagaming way of doing things. Assigned villager can be dismissed. Free villagers in your settlement can be assigned. Villagers assigned to other structures. Villagers that are assigned to other structures can be assigned, but they will lose their old job. Yes. Daz, you are now assigned to the barracks. Hopefully, that's going to make people feel safer. Look at that! No one's got the scared at work thing. Haha! Daz needs a house. Let's help the house get finished now. Can you have a weapon and a shield? I mean, maybe. Suppose I can stretch for one of those. Need to find some stone first. I was hoping there was one, there'd be something nearby-ish, but no. I'll go get a club and I'll deliver a club. Actually, has Daz already got some equipment? Stone axe, stone pickaxe, wooden hammer, and bark. No. View tasks. Add task. Let's make simple spiked clubs. Let's remove the flimsy club. Flimsy club. And a knife? No, I want to trade. No! I want to trade with Daz. There you go. Have a club or a knife. Since there's no shield there. Oh, look at it. Look at the equipped. Wood arrow and wooden hammer. Alright. Let's... Oh, over here. Flimsy club and... Okay. Never mind then. So Daz picked up the required stuff, so it's all good. I need to put away all this thatch. Where do I put the thatch? There. What else have I got that I can put away? Where do the bone fragments get left? Where can I leave those? Build a bin in the warehouse. Alright, I should pick up all that meat. No one else has. There we go. And also... we wanted to... use fibers to craft textile materials. Leatherworker. Wanted to get the bloomery. What do I need for the bloomery? Need a coal maker. Oh, but I need more people! Should make a cooking hut, though. Ugh. Can I fit it? Which way will look weirder? Or less weird, I should say. Maybe this way. There we go. We got a cooking hut built there. I still need to get those big stones. It'll be fine. I've got a lot of cooked food, so I hope my villagers aren't silly enough to go and eat the raw meat instead of the cooked vegetables. And if they are, well, that's their problem. Let's see, 2 more large stones for the house. Don't put it there. This is where... oh! Well, that's annoying. That's where... oh! Alright, fine. We'll put the cook up here. Figure next to the farm makes enough sense, and then I'll probably put the hunter across the little way. There we go. Hello. Could not find any carrot seeds. Yes, yes. Of course. Of course. Where do I leave that stone? There it is. One more. You just tried a vanilla Space Engineers server and forgot how loud the tools were. Yep. Been there. You get very used to sneaky sounds. Yeah, I do feel I'm at that point where there are many, I can't say enough many things that the village kind of needs. And that I'm kind of just gonna have to wait for them to get done. Because it's just gonna take time. Also, I think was Don my stone cutter? I think Don... I need to find out what role Don had. Do I have anyone assigned to the stonecutter? Yes, I do. What do I no longer have someone assigned to? I was on one of my farmers. Farm, builder, watchtower, workshop hut, barbecue, stonecutter's hut, Fulgen's pit, barracks. Okay. So I've lost a farmer. And because... No, Fulgen was a farmer. What was Don doing? Woodcutter? Yeah, woodcutter. I have no woodcutter. So... Well, you're good at rock stuff, so I'm not going to use you. I think the next person I get is just going to have to do that. No long sticks. I'm going to have to assign someone to it. Break it up. You're going to be doing it for now. Now, what do I need to upgrade this one more level? I needed 14 villages. I think. Yeah. Buckwheat, why do you have... So you're unhappy at the barbecue. But you're gonna get a nice place to work soon. Because this is getting built. I think the... No, you're right. How do I set Daz to patrol? Oh, also I'm really thirsty. View tasks. Add task. Add patrol point. Barracks. Enter this building. Confirm. Add patrol point. Patrol marker. Confirm. Add patrol point. Okay. We have a patrol route. Has that made people happy? Yes. And now... I need to go get more Jotun blood, which is the shortest direction I haven't explored yet. Why is my map busted? My map is very busted. I guess I'll go northwest. Of course I'm going out at night again! The reason I thought I'd set the patrol markers and actually use them where I did is that Daz will then hopefully go and deal with the little whites, or not whites, wisps? No, wisps. What are they? The little things that give fibers. What are they? Those things, and stop them attacking people when they're out foraging. Are they wisps? They don't look much like wisps have looked in everything else. Yeah, those things. I have to make sure I've got Daz killing those? Well, once I've got 14 villages, I can then get the tier 3 one, and then I can bring back dead people. I don't know if I can bring back Don, though. Does anyone know if I can bring back Don after he's left? Because left sounds like he wouldn't be happy for me to summon him back. Yeah, Don's not dead. He left. So that's why I'm wondering, can I bring him back anyway? Does it count the same? I'm aware they are different things. But does the game care? Or is Don gone for good? And chat seems to be suggesting Don is gone. No more Don. Don is done. Which is a bit sad. There's a fair bit of the Jotun stone around here, so I might try and grab a bunch. Maybe enough for, maybe, if I've got enough inventory space, maybe enough for 2 or 3 more villages. What do I think about the current state of the game? I mean, I've been having fun with it. I'd read all the reviews of people saying that it gets quite grindy, so I wasn't expecting a game that was rapid paced. I was expecting something that was a bit slow. And I've been very keen to play something that's a colony sim for a while. Particularly something that's a colony sim that fits more of the other game niches that I play. So survival game sort of thing. After I very much decided I wasn't enjoying RimWorld at all. So I was kind of in the right headspace to enjoy this regardless. And I have. One, two, three, four, 5. So I've got 10 there. If I can get another 4, and I've got enough for 3 more villages. So that'll be a pretty decent start. RimWorld is a very... It's a tricky one. Like, I played 800 hours of it before I decided, nope, not playing this anymore. So I got a lot out of it. But I feel I got to a point with it where it was promising more than it could ever deliver. Oh, skeletons. Oh dear. And a wolf. Come on, skeleton. Come back here. I wanted to just take on one of them. Nuts. Yeah, peeking behind the curtain in RimWorld is a bad idea. If you're someone who likes it, do not try and metagame it unless metagaming is the thing you like, because it will ruin it. And it's exactly what ruined it for me. That curtain is incredibly thin and has a lot of holes. A lot more than I anticipated. Alright, that's good. That's all I need. How do I mean? I mean finding out that the storyteller is very, has very specific things it does in a very specific pattern and is not trying to create unique stories, it's just trying to kill you. And the stuff, and also the stuff that Tynan did, which goes so strongly against what he said about game design, in that he's constantly fighting metagaming rather than making the game better for people who just enjoy it. Bear power. Shrimpy woodsman. Yeah. Oh. I'm proficient in woodcutting, but I eat more than the normal villager. Mighty vigor. I possess exceptional stamina and strength, allowing me to perform physically demanding tasks for extended periods without fatigue. Wind rider. I need a woodsman. But mighty vigor is really hard to go past, so I'm gonna go with Skada. I'm going to sleep because getting extra stamina boosts would be nice. Also, some health would be nice too. Yeah. Beerseeker, I understand why people play with Randy. I just really don't. That's creepy, Daz. Why? Oh, you don't have a home. Never mind, I take it back. I need to give you a home. I was about to say, that's creepy, Daz. You came into my house and just sat there to watch me sleep. This is not one of those streams. This just needs bark now, doesn't it? And there is no bark left. Hey, Real Bob. Thank you so much for 4 years of tier 2. Thank you very much. Cheeky, black sheep. Cheeky. There's so much firewood out here. Trying to convince Reggie to blink. I think there's heaps of firewood, but there's not bark. I might have to help with that. I could probably put a firewood storage thing in the storage place, because the firewood over here is full. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Has 30 slots? No, it's not actually full. Making the homeless show up at the chief's hut is a good way to make the chief build more houses. Absolutely. I like it. Do I have a spare axe? No, I need to go get another axe. Oh. The skeleton there. Have you made another axe? Yes, you have. I would probably solve as soon as you have the coal maker. Yeah, fair point. Thanks, Starkiller. Thank you for the Prime sub. Real Bob. I presume you're excited, as I know you play a lot of it, for the terrain update in Stationeers. Alright, that's 12 more to go. Let's see. That's going to take a little bit. When is that update coming? We don't know. They've released a early... They've got it on the beta branch, but it is not something you want to play properly with at the moment. It's still very early stages. Unless you're the sort of person who really wants to help them test. In which case, please help them test. But I think for me, I have a lot more fun playing the existing game, knowing that it's going to be over soon, even knowing that, than I would trying to play a game that I know is going to be broken. I just don't know when. It just feels different. I guess there's time frame. I have not experienced winter in this game, no. This will be my first winter. And SCADA is here, and I forgot to do the name it me thing, so we'll do it for the next one. I'll enable it in a moment. Just really want to get this house built. With considering I've got extra people coming and I need places for them to live. I need another house beyond this one as well. So I still need more after this one. Oh man. I'm just gonna be building houses all day. Probably chopping down trees for bark all day too. I suspect... that Rocketworks have no plans to try and make Stationeers a console game. Just the way they update it, and the fact that it doesn't actually make them money, makes me feel it's unlikely that they'll go that way. Hooray! Now we just need to make the door. And then make another bed. Yeah, I can see why you would end up making 4 beds per hut. Given how long it takes to make a hut. Well, let's assign some people to this hut. Let's assign the homeless. Alright, SCADA, you need a name. To save me the trouble of having to remove people's names from the list in between, I will not worry about it unless it does actually pick someone twice. Casarella! Go. You will be mostly known as Cass. I also apparently don't see the updated name until I reload the menu. Weird. Okay. I'll have to see what Casarella's gonna do. As we get someone else to come along. Thorbjorn? Yeah, Wilhelmina, I'm picking you. So, Casarella, what are you good at? You're a Shrimpy Woodsman, Winter Huntsman, Mighty Vigor, Windrider, Resilient Surge. Okay. So, that means for the Woodcutter, that's the Stonecutter's Hut, that's the wrong thing. Woodcutter's Hut, we are going to stop Drakadar from working there. Instead, where's Casarella? There we go. Casarella's going to work there, and whoever the next one gets named after. What was that? Did someone just vomit over there? Or was that them eating a mushroom? Really need that carpenter. Have I set up the cooking hut yet? I have. Yes, I have. Okay, so I need to move someone over the cook. I need to move my cook over to the cooking hut. Which will be Darkwind. At task. Oh. That's a very different recipe. Do I not? What other cooking tasks can I have? Do I need an add-on? Do I need a barbecue? No? You'll first need to research some Oh no. I have to research? Can I research while he's working, or do I need to do I need to send Darkwind away and get back to the barbecue? Let's get meat then. And we'll grab some vegetables. I'll wait till this one, this is almost done. Yeah, I know you can't find beetroot and carrot seeds, I know. I'll try and find some later. Just send him away for a bit. Use crockpot. Nope, not all meat. Cabbage. And carrot. And I need to go get more water. From the well. Cook. Meat storage. Deposit. 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 Veggie basket. Deposit. 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 Something is cooking. Oh, varying the water gives different results. Stew or soup. Oh. Oh dear. Well, okay. What's the difference between soup and stew? Soup will be more runny, I guess. Stew's usually thicker. Meat soup. Alright, let's do a stew then. What if I do 2, a carrot, and that, and we just go 1 liter of water. Broth has no chunks. Doesn't it? I don't know. I don't know what the culinary definitions of soups, stews, and broths are. Then you've got consommes, and you've got all the other... There's so many things. Also, cooking... Culinary definitions of things are usually really vague and not consistent. I reckon. Oh, Wilhelmina has arrived. Let's get the next person. I'll assign Wilhelmina to the house first. And Wilhelmina, you're also going to get assigned, I think, to the woodcutter's hut. Where are you? Yep, you definitely are. No, you're... Oh, yep. But you also need a name. So, let's get a name. See, it does. Here comes the name. Let's roll again. I mean, spin again. Because I won't use people twice. Hey, meat stew. Accendo! There we go. Accendo. Accendo? Alright, cool. I have 2 people working on the woodcutter's hut, which I think is good. If I just eat that. You feel stronger, strength increased. Cool. Use the crockpot. Let's make a veggie stew now. So then I've got meat soup, veggie stew, meat stew, and I need to make a veggie soup. Parky, glad you enjoyed the wrong way out yesterday. it had some moments for sure. Oh boy, it was good fun. It was very good fun. Come on, crockpot, Arab and cook. Oh, it just makes 2. So stews are not going to go as far as soups. So let's do a veggie soup. Oops, I didn't mean to eat the fresh carrot. I need to go get more water. So soups, my food will stretch further. obviously. Oh, amount of water indicates number of portions. 2 water will still give you a stew, but you have 2 bowls of it. Ah, okay. So I get more from the materials that way as well. Okay, cool. Well, I should be able to move Darkwind over to here shortly anyway. My insistence on grey for my suit. Yeah, my grey suit has legitimate advantages with hiding. The bright, all the bright stuff that you, like the bright bits on your suit, they don't help. But people RPing that they can't see us definitely helps. I'm gonna add Darkwind back. I'm going to open my tasks. I'm gonna drop that berries back down. I'm gonna add meat soup. Create. Add vegetable soup. Create. Berry jam. I think I'm just gonna keep the soups for now. Meat soup. Description. Floating meat. Uh-huh. Alright. I think that'll do. Seems like stew gives more hit points, so in the end it maybe the results are the same and the stew gives more better buffs. Yeah, I mean, I just know that my food is going to be tight, so I think I'll just hold out for now. We need another hut. Another cottage. Can I fit one here? Even if it's set back a bit. Okay, I can fit one in here. It's not ideal, I don't really like it there. Maybe it's time for some cottages down this path. Oh, I don't know. Oh, maybe I'll put a cottage in behind the cooking hut. Yeah, that could work. I'm just here. Can I fit that there? No, it's way too big. Okay, so I'm gonna have to harvest those things. Can you extend the cottage? Upgrade. No upgrades available. Doesn't look like it. It may be the longhouse you can do stuff with, but the cottage doesn't appear to be a thing that allows that. Because I imagine the longhouse is something you can expand, because then it's the longhouse. It just gets bigger as needed. See if I can help them get this built so that we can call in the next person, because I'd like to get the 14 villages. You don't think the longhouse is for housing? I mean, it's under the housing menu, so I think it is. Would seem odd if it's not. Unless it is just more of a tavern. Still seems odd. But, you know, it wouldn't be the first time games have done things that I've been very confused by. The builders are asleep. I should probably go and sleep after I get a drink. Yeah, that's what I thought, Marthas. You can build beds in the longhouse, yeah. And imagine it takes a bit longer for the longhouse to get the debuffs, the cramped side of things, or can hold more people. Twitch started auto-playing in another tab, so I had Splitsy loudly proclaiming still seems odd twice. Well, now you've had it more times. All good, Stromser. All good. I've had a few people when my IP or when my name's shown up, but that's why my name is now that. Because not actually my name. I mean, although I always expected my full legal name to be known at some point anyway. When you decide to do things that are public, such things are kind of inevitable. I'm hoping if I do the sticks, they'll go and get the stones. Because I don't want to do the stones. Oh yeah, I knew which one you were referring to, Stromser. I've never been particularly worried about the IP of my dedicated server. And knowing the username, if you're the sort of person who can get into the server by just knowing the username, I'm not going to have the kind of security good sense to stop you from doing more than that. So I kind of don't worry about you. It's kind of like, the idea of, what am I trying to say? Security on your own house. You have a door. Like the people who have a door with massive deadbolts on it, but then a window right next to it. There comes a point with security stuff where you kind of just need to accept that you've stopped the opportunists, but the serious people, you just can't. There's no point worrying about them. Because they will do the things you don't want them to do, regardless. And that's what insurance is for. Yeah, I have the good fortune of having someone like Nev who set up the dedicated server for me, who has a much better idea about this sort of stuff and has limited the things that the different accounts can do. And so I no longer use the proper full-on admin account for doing all my stuff, which I think was probably a good change. Yeah, the best security I have for someone who wants to get into my house, I think the best security I have for my house is Charlie. If you're someone who's going to break into a house, you're not going to pick the one with the big dog. It's just not worth it. Big dog is best deterrent. Actually, no, 2 big dogs is best deterrent. Kalzamar? No. I don't think Charlie would just lick an intruder to death. She's become increasingly protective of the house since Toby came to the house. So I don't think so. And when the person came to update our electricity meter, she made her presence known by barking in a way that would not make someone feel safe to enter the property. But then, if she sees someone who we've invited in, she's all licks, all sniffs, all excitement. But if we aren't there, she's seems to be really quite protective. So she's smart. How'd you go? As you sleep behind me. She's probably not quite as intimidating as the Saint Bernard I had when I was growing up. The first Saint Bernard we had, she was really protective of the house, but she was also left inside all day as well, and it meant that if someone came to the front door, she jumped up and put her paws on the front door, so you could see this enormous dog barking at you that was as tall. Like, she would have been nearly 6 foot tall, standing on her hind legs on the door. Yeah, point of security is to, sadly, just be more secure than the person next door. Or the person within range so that you're not the target. But this is all depressing, so I'm going to change the subject. But Charlie is a delightful dog. Aren't you, girl? And it makes me very happy having her with me all day while I work in my shed. It's just nice. She keeps me company when I'm not live streaming. When I don't have you guys to keep me company. You're welcome, Cor. Glad it finally got done. Great Dane Greyhound cross, the dog would put its paws on the top of a 6-foot fence. Yeah. Yep. I feel like you shouldn't be sitting down. Where are the ropes, buddy? Delaney, what are you doing? I need to make you make more ropes. So that is not enough. No, I think the 10 was just the max that was being told. But yes, I do need to probably get a farm that's growing fibers. Speed things up. And winter has arrived. I need a hunter's hut. Need a hunter. I'll wait on the house, actually. I'm not gonna... Oh, the house should get finished by the time the person arrives. Helga or Estrid? Helga is stout constitution, which is probably good right now. Stormforged, cold resistance. Nope, cold resistance better. Estrid, come join us in the cold. I have apparently just left the name at me running, so that's a thing I'm going to have to remember to turn off at the end of the stream. Luckily, flax can be grown over winter. Ah, cool. I should build a well on top of that. Since that's quite close to the houses and quite close to the food hut. Do I have to tell them to maintain the fires in the hut? I thought they just did that automatically. I thought that was one of the things they just do. They maintain, the builder people maintain fires around the place that need to be maintained. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was right, good. And we need more bark. I may need enough time in leisure to do that. Yeah, I might need to give them a bit more leisure time for winter. Builders are just kind of in... They're the equivalent of... They're the colony game blank slate job. So they just do all of the little jobs around the place, as well as building. So it's not a specific hut that I've built, but maybe there's an advanced version that is. Nuke World, no flooding in my area. That's much further north than where I live. Like, I think the closest flooding from that sort of stuff was probably... Ooh. Oh, that's not good. Reading the text from one of the people saying, I'm freezing to death? Oh dear. That is not good. I'm freezing to death. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Has anyone lit a fire? Uh-oh. Yeah, this is probably why you guys said stuff about weavers' huts, so that we're not walking around naked. Alright, let's see if I can get the weaver's hut built then. Okay. Oh, nuts, my warehouse is in the way. Now that I understand how this stuff works, which I didn't at the time that I did this, which sucks. I might be able to build this thing. Very Australian of me to not think it would be dangerously cold in winter. It, you know... It gets cold here, but it's a different sort of thing. It's... The reason the cold sucks in Australia, and where I live in Australia, is more about the fact that... it is... cold inside. More so than it being, oh wait, I can just hang out by this fire. I've experienced winter in Canada, thank you very much. I have experienced a proper cold winter. It's just not something that's, a frequent occurrence. I just experienced the whole... Inside is the same temperature as outside. And when outside gets below, for me, below 20 degrees, that feels cold. No, I was in Ontario. Yes, it was actually cold. Thank you. You guys not believing me. Oops. We're still talking about British food being mucus consistencies. Marmite. What a terrible, terrible thing you are. Okay, Estrid has arrived. Alright, what is Estrid gonna be good at? Stormforged, Summer Angler, Bear Power, Craftsman. Okay. So you're gonna be my workshop worker and your cold resistance, which is good. You need a home and you need a name. So let's find a name. And we have Cumbrian. Okay. I will go give you a house. Why does my brain imagine people eating marmot when they mention marmite? That's certainly a question for you to ponder. Sky is getting clearer. Yay! Now, do I need to assign someone separately to the Weaver portion of this? Okay, that's not warm. Ow. Ugh, icicles hanging from my roofs. Uh. Oh, Poisonous Dwarf. Yeah, Marmite and Vegemite are very strong umami flavors, so, and very salty. So you get added seasoning and added umami by adding them to meat things. They have the same role as soy, but slightly different flavor profiles. Like, a lot of... My mum used to make meatballs and put Vegemite in them, which added a nice bit of extra umami flavor. We talk about food every week. I will probably never not talk about food. Food's important, you know? Get a stick. No, there's a stick there. Oh, I didn't want the firewood, I want sticks. Firewood, firewood, firewood. I'm well aware what ice falling from the sky looks like. It comes in big chunks and they dent your car. That's what you're talking about, right, Igweld? I actually took some photos. There was a hailstorm when I was at uni, like this is many moons ago, where the hailstones were so small and it hailed for so long that I was like, yeah, this is probably not a good time for me to ride my motorbike home. So what I did was I just waited, and by the time it was done, it looked like the ground was covered in snow. Because they were so small, the bits of hail. It was really quite pretty to see Sydney in snow. That's why we have iron shutters for our windows in the Swiss Alps. Yep. Oh wow, okay, I don't get any stamina regen. Good stuff. Guess I probably shouldn't be out here at night. Yes, I'm also well aware that hail doesn't typically happen in winter. It happens usually during our summertime. Yeah, Jax, when I went to Canada the first time, that was my same initial response to seeing all the snow. I was like, it's also pretty. And I'm sick. Let's light my fire and go to bed. Maybe I'll get over my illness. Diver Bishop, we really don't get snow very close to Sydney. Like the ski slopes that people use are a 3.5 hour drive. So, you know, That's 300 Ks away. That's not... I mean, it's close in the global scheme of things, but it's not particularly close. It's also, not usually... It's also often, heavily requiring of artificial snow. Your whole weather knowledge of Australia is based off watching Neighbours. Interesting. That's probably more accurate than if you'd watched Home and Away. Since I'm pretty sure that show presents it as though it's summer and beach the whole time. Or it used to, when those shows actually ran. Man, they were terrible shows. Used to suck when my sister had control of the TV and she'd want to watch them. Because she was the only one in the house that actually liked them. I don't think a tree landing on anything causes damage in this. I want the bark. Let me pick up the bark. Come on. Oh, you infuriating thing. Let me pick up the stuff I want to pick up. I just want bark. I can finish the building. There we go. Oh, I've tried to drop the tree on myself. So I've tried to find out, because I wanted to. I'm happy to use myself for science if I have no other options. Well, happy's probably a strong word. Willing. Thanks, JMD. Thank you for 39 months. Yeah, it is quite chilly, and I keep taking damage from it. Because I just need to get stuff done. Oh dear. Campfire's out. Let's go into my hut then. Warming up. Oh, this is definitely going to slow things down. That's a bit of a problem. This is a bit of an issue. Oh, check my people mood. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's not terrible. Fulgen is not happy, and let's edit your schedule. So with you, Darkwind. Same with you. Same with you. Same with you. Oh, why not? Everyone can just have, a bit more free time. Hopefully keep more of the fires lit. Is it always winter in game, or did I miss summer/autumn? You missed summer/autumn. That's how I got all this built. Well, that's how my villagers and I got all this built. No, Nuki World, I went full on Aussie in a different direction. I did not get on the plane in shorts and thongs. Mainly because I find planes really cold. What I did was got on the plane in Canada in the freezing cold, dressed in thermals and everything else that I needed to be dressed in that day, and then got off the plane in Sydney when it was 36 degrees Celsius. That was a fun temperature shift of 70 degrees. I was very sweaty. I don't know if season length is customizable. I didn't really look into customizing the setup because first time playing I figured best to just play the default. I try not to change things too far away from the default when I first play games because I do feel like sometimes then you don't know what you've done that's messed up the game. I feel like it's best to get a feel for it first. And yes, I said feel twice in one sentence, but whatever. Hello. Hello. Tommaso, I'm just choosing to deliberately ignore your nonsense. How is... Where are we at? How is Daz going with skills? How do I see skills? Where do I see combat skill? Where do I see skills, actually? There's perks. Oh, here we go. Ranged combat, melee combat, gathering. So melee combat is at 4, ranged combat is at 10. I don't know where that started. So I don't know how much that has improved. Ah, but my weaver's hut is done. And I'm going to assign Exendo here. No. Not Exendo. But I had someone who was a builder who was... Yeah, here we go. Cumbrian. View tasks. Add task. Armor. What have we got? Options. Flimsy stuff or thick linen ones, which I probably can't make, but flimsy... What are you made from? Linen. How do I make linen? Alright, so we need to make a bunch of linen. Create. Move that up the list. And then we need to make... Create that. Create pants. Bit of rain. We'll go boots. And a basic linen cape. And then a flimsy cap. And then gloves. And we'll just go with the basic stuff for now, because I think the more fancy stuff I'm just not realistically going to get done. The peasants must toil under the watchful eye of the sun god. Their slovenliness is why winter has come. Sure. Shouldn't my schedule be offset by like an hour or so food is ready when people get up? Perhaps, Darkwind, perhaps. Or maybe you get more leisure time in the afternoon and you work in the morning. Or maybe you get some... No, I'll give you late morning leisure time and you can work there. There we go. Good call. So then you can work for 3 hours in the morning while everyone's having their leisure time and then they can pick up meals. And then you have a break once everyone goes to work. And then you work again in the afternoon. Give people a lunch break. Yeah, maybe that could be warranted later. How many days? How many days is it per season? Oh, daylight savings time. It is the transition again to the bad time of year for the Europeans who like to hang out for these streams. Who don't. Who like to sleep when it's dark out. Unfortunately. Means I start an hour later this week, and then an hour later again next week, because I moved to off daylight savings as of the end of this week. Which kind of sucks. But it does make me kind of think there might be some merit to me basically going, I'll focus on edited content during my winter. I'll focus on live content during my summer. So I think there could be something to that. We will see. About a week per season. Yeah, that was my assumption. Annabelle, what are you upset about? Did not find any thatch. Yes, I know. That's why I went and got it. Because no one's collected it. I'm deliberately leaving the bodies in the forest because I don't have anywhere to store their stuff, and so it's all just rotting in my inventory. So I may as well leave it until I do have somewhere to store the stuff, and then it won't rot in my inventory. Do I still have a gatherer? I believe so. No, I do not. Maybe that's what Don was doing. Also, Fulgen, you might need to be reassigned, because you're getting real unhappy. Why have you got work anxiety again? Ugh. Daz? Oh, because Daz is freezing. That's why. Poop. Yeah, having no fences causes anxiety, but building fences around the whole base, the whole village feels excessive. The work anxiety seems to get resolved when you have people on patrol, so you don't need the fences to deal with it. So that's the route that I decided to go. Yeah. I'm gonna move... No, Fulgen's Fulgen's doing this, the gathering. No? Manage workers. Fulgen's assigned to there. But also to the farm? What? I know I never renamed the hut. Was I just... Oh, Chocobo is doing it. Yeah, Chocobo's doing it. It's fine. Welcome, Raiders. Does this work this week? Ha ha, it did. Yay, I fixed the command. Thanks, Benny. Thanks, Those. Welcome. Things actually worked. What am I gonna do? I need clothes. So what materials do they need? What can I go collect that'll be useful for their clothing production? They need linen thread. Made from fibers. Linen is made from fibers. So where can I get some fibers from? Gaming Hybrid? I'm just north of Sydney, so... So, what am I doing? How am I going to get lots of fibers? Because collecting the fibers from the seaside seems really slow. Trying to convert thatch into fiber is pain. Where do I get the most fibers from? I know I need to grow flax, but I suppose I can try. Maybe I've got some flax seeds. Maybe I can get them to plant flax on these fields. Winter flax. Oops. Quick save, that helps. Alright, so we'll see if they've got any flax seeds, but I should probably go out and try and find some. Once I get some food. Is there any food left on the table? Yes, there is. Food in my belly. And I need to drop the seeds. I drop here, that's right. So yeah, I need to go out and get some actual flax seeds. Bark and thatch, okay. Bark as well. Alright, so I'll warm myself up. I'll go for a wander around and see if I can find some flax and get some more flax seeds so the farmers can grow some more so that I can get the fibers so that everyone can get warm clothes. And by the time that happens, it'll be spring. And I won't have to worry anymore. Because that's how things work, right? Oh, this cold is going to be a problem really quickly. I have someone assigned to the Weaver's Hut. Yes, I do. There we go, flax seeds. Oh, here's more. So this should give me enough seeds that they can plant the farm decently. And I'll get a few fibers while I'm at it. My cold is down to half. Suppose I should grab... I should probably grab most of the crops that I can when I'm out and about. Because to stop the farmers complaining about their lack of seeds. Alright, I gotta go back. Home! Go home! Make sure to grab clothes for myself first. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. I can probably even just make them myself. Okay, I need to go south. I went the wrong way. Oh, garlic jam. Can I imagine I have to cook that in the cooking pot thing. Don't mind me, guys. You guys enjoy your sleep. I'm just coming in here to warm up. Yeah, I should probably have one of my markers show on my HUD. Maybe my chieftain's house would be good. Or maybe this stone lantern, because it's kind of in the middle. Yeah. Have the stone lantern show up. Yeah, garlic jam probably would be a bit intense. I'm sure some would like it. Yeah, there's no fibers in there. Craft the linen. Now, do I have to go over here to make the flimsy shirt? I need 2 more linen for a shirt. And I need to warm up. Has anyone lit my fire? Yes. It is medicine. If it tastes bad, it means it's working. Yeah, there is that. Alright, while I'm standing at this fire, I'm going to take a quick bio break. I will be back in just a minute. Alrighty. Nice and warm. Let's go see if I can make a shirt. So, options for shirts are flimsy shirt, which gives me cold resistance of 210, or a thick linen shirt, which requires cured leather and leather scraps. Can I even make cured leather hide right now? I'd need to add the leather worker on, so I can't do that. So I'm not. I'm just gonna make a regular shirt. At least it's something. I'm now wearing it. I can't place the leather workshop because I put the warehouse in the way because I didn't realize how the add-ons worked. I have to build a whole extra workshop. Sadly, it was one of those, if you don't know and you don't understand what chat's trying to tell you to do, you can't really do it right the first time. Things. Unless you get lucky. And I did not. I can break down the structure. I don't know how much you get back from a broken down structure though. Is it everything? Or is it only partial? Like, I feel like I took note of this at some point and I've kind of forgotten what it was. Yeah, true, I do have to build extra workshops for some of the others. Any more flax nearby? Nope. Alright, I'll head back. See if I can get pants and see how long I can end up staying out here. Let's have a bit more stuff. More clothing on. It does feel like you might get all of the materials back, so I'd probably move the warehouse. Just so I can get the weaver and leather worker on the same workshop. I think it makes sense to do that. Oh, I'm warming up more quickly too. That feels significantly quicker. Huh, nice. What's my inventory? How many fibers? I got 15. How unhappy is Fulgen? 21. It's not too bad. Come on. How much linen do I need to make the pants? Let's find out. I'll keep going out and getting more and more flax. Need to drop off the seeds. But I don't want to... Right. I'll drop off the seeds and I'll grab... No! I'll grab my fibers back. I'll deal with the food down here. There we go. Alright, so I went that way. Maybe if I go up this way, I'll find some stuff that hasn't been picked. I forgot to check how much the pants cost to make, but Early in the morning's probably the best time for me to go out anyway. Especially since it's not snowing. Sticks and sticks and sticks. Sticks and sticks and sticks. All I see is sticks. Oh. Man, really wish I'd appreciated the value of getting fibers prior to now. That's flax. I don't know how many players you can play co-op. I know it is co-op, but I don't know how many players is the max. I did not look. Did not think to look. The flax just doesn't highlight as well as some of the other plants. Finding? I probably missed it a lot when actively looking for it. Still got a bit there. Flax does highlight, but it's just the tops of the seeds. 48 fibers. That should be pretty good. And there's this plant, this decorative plant that looks very similar to the highlighted flax. Like here's flax over here. I'll stand next to it. You do get stuff from the... No, that's not flax. That's flax. See, it does highlight just a touch. There's not much. You don't get very much from the reeds. You get a single fiber per reed, which makes it quite time-consuming to collect. So I figure if I go out and collect flax, my farmers can then use the seeds from them to work. So I figured flax has benefits beyond just the fibers that I get from it. So it's the better use, the better thing to go out and collect. My temperature's dropping much more slowly. It's probably because the weather's more pleasant today. Ah, Dragonfield. Lovely. Bye! Ah, stuck on a tree. Also, I'm gonna grab this. Need Norse Vision 2.0. Yep. Come on. Give me the blood. Give me the blood rocks. How many? I think I had 3 in the Eye of Odin, but I might just collect another rock just in case. It'd be really annoying to get back and not have enough to summon someone new. I think it might be time to build a hunter's hut. Or it might have been time to build a hunter's hut a season ago. That would probably have been better. Oh, I only got 1 from that rock. Oh no, there it is. Oh, here's more. Seems like most of the flax is on the edge of the forests. That could be a bit of a bias to how I'm just seeing it there. Yeah, see, edge of forest again. Edge of forest. There's another bit here. Well, there's one out in the open there. Maybe it's just in the fields. And it was just a weird bias that I'd somehow picked up. You can relocate the warehouse, reposition the farms to place full-size plots down. Yeah. Yeah, my farms suck. I place them terribly. And I just had a horrible thought, which is when I first play this co-op, whoever I play it with is probably going to place them as horribly as I did. And it's going to be annoying because I know better now, but they won't, and they won't have any reason to know better. So I'm going to get unjustifiably frustrated at them. Right. That is not what I meant to press then. Oh, ow! Ow! Oh, this is not good. Okay, dealt with you. Oh no! Run. Run home. I know I could use the axe, but I'm on low health and I'm bleeding. I think it's probably better I just leave. I'll make a new club when I get back. Thanks, Corbin Ellis. Thank you so much for the tier 3 for 17 months. Thank you very much. Also, I'm getting cold, so I should probably just head home anyway. Yes, multipass. Oh, I've killed other wolves. I'm sure I can kill more. But it's best not to die while trying to do things like that. Alright, let's get that. Kettle, Craftsman, Bear Power, Daylight Devotion, Tireless Fight Out. Kettle. Get you instead of Oof. That's enough warm. Oh, I got a lot of fibers. I don't... if the heavy club's two-handed, I don't think that's well suited to me. I tend to struggle with these sorts of things, so I find that I'm better off going with single-handed weapons. I need linen thread for the thick linen hood. Ooh, okay, we'll make a thick linen hood at least. Yeah, because all these require cured hide. At least do that. Let's get linen thread. 3 of those. Need more for that. I need more for that, so I need 1 more, 2 more linen, and 4 thread. Hooray, my crafting is getting better. Oh! Wait. Wait, what have I got? What am I wearing? Which thing do I need? I need the cape. There we go. We have shoes. We have pants. We have a shirt. We have a cape. Thick linen hood. Which should give me substantially more leather protection. The last thing is gloves. There we go. Hooray! Now she's all rugged up. Let's eat some meat soup. And some vegetable soup. And my health is back at full. Yep, I'll deposit the fiber. I'll deposit all my stuff. My base stats, my vitality's not huge. What else have I got in my inventory that I should get rid of? I should deposit the threads and the resin. Resin is here? How much? Fiber and resin. There we go. I need to drop the beetroot and my leather scraps. Oh, people keep... It's not a good mechanic that the villagers drop their stuff when they're on their way to something if they get called to go to sleep. They should really keep it in their inventory and then go back to that task in the morning. Just dropping random stuff around the village is not good. That is not a good mechanic. Where do I drop the linen thread? Does anyone know where the linen thread goes? Near the resin? Over in the other one? I thought the linen thread would go in the weaver's hut, not the wood thing. The wood's over here. Yeah, where is the crafter's basket that would hold it? Does it just go in this one? With those bits? Probably. Guess the leather scraps do too. Now my inventory is surprisingly empty. Hooray. That's better. There was no hotkey. I was looking for a hotkey and, yeah. Yeah, my warmth goes down quite slowly now. This is heaps better. Even though it's nighttime. Oh, the cape looks like it should be easy to catch on fire. I mean, everything she's wearing looks like it would easily catch on fire. What happens at day 17? Oh, Like, I've been, the village has been attacked, but I have not registered which days that's happened. Now, did you make a spiked club? You did. Excellent. Alright, so I've got my spiked club back. I should probably take a shield and try and actually use it. That's better. I do have to remember to equip it though every time, which is a bit annoying. Ah, Kettle is here. Let us pick a name for Kettle. What was I using? Why did I bring Kettle here? I don't remember. I think it was just to get 14 villages. You are Bear Power, Craftsman, Stout Constitution. So you might be my carpenter. But you need a name. You need a name. So let's see what name you get. And we have Elder Louis. There we go, Louis. I need to assign you a house. I'm sure there's a way to do this without having to run over to the specific house, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Right, so I need to move/remove this. There's nothing in it, so dismantle. All the things. And terraform off the side here. Yeah, tabbed housing, select house. Yep. Yeah, I figured there would be a better way to do it than what I was doing. Alright, so I was going to add a leather worker to this one, because then the other one will get... Yeah, I don't need to die. The metal worker and carpenter. Oh, that's big. Hopefully most of the bits that are needed for this are on the ground just there. Think I need another house for the next person? Yeah, probably. Most of the bits aren't... A lot of the bits are being supplied this way, at least. Even if it's not most. Logs, long sticks, ropes. Still more ropes. Stone. Small stones. This is... at least making use of the earlier effort to build this stuff. You mean you don't hit the ground with a club and it magically levels perfectly? You're missing out. So just need bark, long sticks, and logs now. And the rest of that, hopefully, is at the woodcutter's hut, because I've got 2 woodcutters. It's looking promising. Maybe not the bark, but everything else seems to be here. The downside of what I've just done is I've just made myself a full suit of stuff, and then immediately on doing that, have provided myself with the means to make the better set. Because of course I have. Ugh. Oh. I presume that one of the villagers will pick up my cloth set when I'm... my current set when I'm done with it anyway. I did need protection to do all this work, but it just... when it happens so immediately that you're like... ugh. It's just, yeah. When it like, if it had happened a fair bit further on, I would have been like, oh yeah, fair. Now I've upgraded to one, now I've upgraded to the other, but when it's straight after, it hurts. True, I replace everything except for the hood. Well, I do have a little bit of leather, but I guess maybe I don't have it anywhere near enough, so it shouldn't matter too much. Nice and warm. Let's move some more logs while I wait for everyone to wake up and then do this much quicker than I can do it on my own. I do have a new club. I've already got it equipped. The forge or smelter thing, I wasn't sure if there was a potential benefit to waiting till winter was over, and I definitely wasn't going to use up all of my my firewood supplies on making coal. So that's why I hadn't rushed to that particular thing. So I was like, oh, if I start making coal now, the problem I might face is that that coal will use up all of my firewood, and then I'll run out of firewood for the keeping people warm, because I won't have a good balance of how it works. Ah. This building progress feels very tedious. Yeah. I think it's meant to. Because you're meant to make the villagers do it. So you don't have to. But they've been asleep, and they've only just woken up. So I was trying to get progress done while they were asleep. Because I can't really go far from camp at the moment anyway, because it's too cold. During the warmer seasons, I was, you know, doing stuff, collecting, doing other bits and pieces while this was happening, but yeah. Or other players, yes. Yes, after you guys brought this up before, I have been thinking through the concept of literally hiring people from chat to be villagers in various formats for things. Because I think it could be fun. I just have to think about how exactly to make it fun, but I legit think it could be fun. Just has to be the right setting for it. Now we need bark. I'll check if the woodcutter actually had any. It didn't actually look. Stick storage, fiber and resin, thatch. Bark. No. Chrysail, I think it just depends on what type of player you are and what sort of experience you're after. As to how much fun or not it might be. Because one of the things I was thinking about, and this is something I'm definitely keen to do, is run a... This worked best, I think, in Space Engineers, where we play in such a way that certain things need multiple people in ways that the game just... It's too much work to mod it to require this, but like physicalized cargo. So every vehicle that has cargo containers, those cargo containers need to be removable so they can then be transported to the building. And the thing that I think might make this a cool way to play with extra people helping out and having specific roles is that witnessing that stuff working that way in a game like Space Engineers just feels genuinely cool. Aside from everything else, it feels really cool. So it's one of those concepts I really want to try out and learn how to adapt it in a way that will make it genuinely fun for people. Both watching and playing. But the idea that I described with Shack was more about something that's cool to watch than cool to play. Because I tend to, with this sort of stuff, think viewer experience before I think player experience. Yeah, I probably should set up the night people to work at night. I've got at least one of them. Okay. I can make leather hide now. Hooray! Well, at least it looks suitably cold here. Yeah. 2 AM is not a time to start your day. That's not fun. Okay, what are you upset about? The storage space is full. Oh, right, because you're the stonecutter. Yeah. Yeah, that'll happen. That will happen. Yeah. I need to assign someone to... Actually, what do they get from this mine? What does this produce? You. NML. I'm going to assign you so that I can see what the tasks are. Iron ore, metal scraps, large stone, small stone. Ah. Excellent. So you're going to produce the stones, which means I could probably move... PK over here. PK's mining. Yeah. We probably don't need the stonecutter's hut. Just have them mining down here. It's a bit further away from everything, but the mining process, the stone cutting around the place has been slow anyway. Yep, I used to do shift work as well. I hated it. I really, truly hated it. It was horrible. Makes you get older faster. It gives you heart disease. It's just, there's nothing good about it. Unless you have very specific needs at the time that you're doing it. I think I might go with the coalmaker's hut over here near-ish to the mine. So I can put the bloomery and stuff over here. Might work best. Oh, all right. I will assign Miss PK to being a defender. Where you at? Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is the wrong... You need to be in an archeries thing, so you're not going to assign to the barracks. You're going to go back to the mines. Back to the mines with you! Forgot that the barracks was separate to the archery building. I need torches to work. Oh, who makes torches? Do you make torches? Yes. Torch, torch, torch. Where is torch? Where is torch? There. Right, and cured leather hide can move further up. And that should hopefully allow them to dig in the mines. I haven't gotten the smoker horn needed to make the horn, dear Seeker. Last I checked. So I can't make the summoning horn. So I'm just like, oh well. I'll deal with that another time. No, the fire is out. As is this fire. Oh, poop. So this is what I was afraid of. Where's all the fuel? Light the fire, light the fire. Come on. Alright, so that's gonna warm me up. Hopefully... It's hopefully not gonna take him too long to get the stuff built on that. Because once I've got that built, I can then build the bloomery. Is it? Yeah, the bloomery requires the coal maker. And then once I've made the bloomery, I can start getting metal stuff. I should probably build an outhouse as well. There. Make an outhouse. So that we can get fertilizer. Hopefully spring is almost upon us. By some miracle, the food supplies don't seem to have run out. What is the outhouse used for? Leisure? I got the impression it was used for making fertilizer. Turning poop into useful stuff. Yeah, I know. Placing that where I did, it'll be fine. I know there's NIMBY rules in this. Okay. What else does this need? Sticks and rope. I remember coming across NIMBY as a term when I was a kid playing SimCity. And being like, what? What the heck is that? And just like understanding the concept that it was being applied to, but having no idea that it was an acronym. Oh, inventory full. I think it might have been like, might have even been like the manual for SimCity 2000 that actually said what it was. Grab some rope from the workshop, and we should be good. Thanks, New Digital Blue. Thank you for the 29 months. Yes. I do have some ideas for some SE2 content. I'm not sure how exactly to do it, but I do have an idea. So, many of you would know that in Space Engineers, a set of combat systems mod, lots of cargo ships, lots of different builds, and it takes a long time to build up a nice repertoire of those builds. Well, maybe I could start designing ships for a future NPC mod for SE2. Knowing that it's basically just an excuse to design lots of different ships that look like they have different purposes. So I was thinking that might be a thing to do. A way to do something that feels like I've got more of a clear goal as to what I'm building. Yeah, so that was kind of one of the angles I was thinking of. Because I've been trying to think about how to do some content in SE2 that it feels like has meaning when the world is as empty as it is at this stage. And I think making stuff for future plans is the best idea I've had so far. Like, the original thought that popped into my head around this was actually around the concept of making scrapyard spawns, because Nev and I have already talked about it because he approached me, that he wants to make a specific SE2 spawner for Scrapyard once that becomes a thing that's feasible in the game. And if he makes the spawner and I make the grids, that'd be cool. But there's not enough in the game yet to make Scrapyard spawns, because we don't have build states, we don't have all of the other different things that you need to make that work. Yeah, and I'd be able to use those ships for showing off various blocks as they get added, that sort of things. I didn't do a video on the half wall and half window because I was like, how do I say it? I value your time more than that. On the other hand, if you want to see a really, really cool use of the new half window, go to Reddit and have a look at there's a server rack that someone designed with it, which just looks really cool and makes me kind of want timer blocks, event controller equivalent blocks to look like they could slot into something like that, because it would just genuinely look cool. So that's where I've been trying to think about what sort of things could I do that would feel like they are valuing your time and mine. Now, I was just clearing land, except there's going to be so much junk on the ground, it's going to take forever to actually clear that land. Which is unfortunate. I thought, oh yeah, I'll just clear this plot. And I was walking over here to get an axe. That's why I came over here in the first place. I mean, the villagers should do it if they've got storage space for these things, but there may not be storage space. There you go, proof that trees do not damage buildings. Fog is gathering, getting a bit chilly. Great. Winter fog. Everybody loves a winter fog. Okay, so let's go back to the build. See what I needed. How much space for this bloomery? Oh hey, I can build it. I can place it as long as it's just usable stuff on the ground. Cool. That's fine. I just wanted this near to the charcoal hut and near to the mine. Interesting. Potentially going to be a problem. Oh yeah, it would make sense if we if there's seven days per season, and I've got 3 more days of winter. So I had 7 days of summer. Wait, did I start here in spring or start here in summer? I started in spring. That's a problem. I don't think I can place this here. So I don't think I can level that bit near the cave. Move it a bit further away. Nope, that still won't level. Sometimes the leveling's bugging you. You can't do it with the worker scan. All right, I'll leave this here and see if they fix it in the morning. I'll finish off the other bits to see if they'll get it more quickly. You reckon this is like Bellwright but done better? Well, I'm glad I tried this, not Bellwright first then, if that's true. I think I mentioned this last week that I did buy Medieval Dynasty to try it out. Oh, looks like they might be heading off to do something. Nope, that's got no fire in it. Getting warm again. Trying to spot that mosquito that just flew past my face. No, that wasn't in that context. Never mind. The trouble is, Arizamanu, you can't really do engineering challenges in SE2 because there are no power requirements. There are no thruster placement requirements. Like, thrusters don't even do damage to any blocks. Everything just magically works right now. And you can't build pistons, rotors, hinges, any of those things that make engineering stuff interesting. So SE2 doesn't really have any significant engineering. Unless you're trying to make your own wacky contraptions. And that can be fun. But there's only so much you can do before it. Like, it takes so much work to do it. Yeah. That it just doesn't really... We'll see if they get that done. There's not enough function there yet for it. Yeah, it's design only mode, which is what made me think, what have I done design-wise? Cargo ships. Lots and lots of cargo ships. And I'm gonna need to spend time with the block system that we've now got to feel like I've got the hang of what looks good, what looks interesting, how do we make this all work? What new little design concepts work better? So I'm like, actually it might not be a bad way to do things. Just messing about with it for a bit. I really hope that SE2 has better NPCs, since it's a big goal that they've said. Hey, you guys were right, it did work. Let the magical workers do all the work and they do it better. Large stones, small stones. Are there any at the mine? More storage. Big stone stack, no. More stone stack, no. Okay. So once that's made, does that allow me to build the... I need another workshop hut. Because then I can build the carpenters. Yeah, what the heck. Here, I'll do. You're more talking about the AI blocks. Oh, right, Yeah, if they make better NPCs, then they'll make better... Those blocks will be better, because those blocks are reliant are almost certainly going to be reliant on the same stuff. No, Rabasha. SE has NPCs in the... Well, by some people's definition, SE doesn't have NPCs because there aren't human characters walking around. But to me, the builds are an NPC, and thus it does. What? What? Why have you guys not made me a new hoe? How rude. Probably because you don't have any sticks. No, so there are ships, there are stations, there are things to interact with that, for all intents and purposes, as far as SE goes, are NPC entities. And they are vanilla. So to me, they are in the game? Humanoid characters, no. Ships that interact with you, yes. And I think the next update's meant to have more of them. Oh, inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Oh yeah, fair play, Beerseka. If you want, you can call spiders NPCs. They're useless NPCs, but they are technically NPCs. Alright, I have a hoe. And then down to the last rope bit for the build. Good. Have they actually gone to collect it? Maybe I should grab some rope. There is no rope. Nuts. Do I have stuff for rope? No, I do not. Ow. Yeah. Raja, I'm kind of glad that Space Engineers didn't go down the Empyrean approach. Because as much fun as I've had in Empyrean, man, are the characters jank. They're so bad. The character models and animations are just so bad. Fun game to play, but that side of things is hard to ignore. I kind of feel like for SE, it's the same argument I've always used for Space Engineers with regards to things like the weather mod and the water mod, is that they weren't ready for it to be part of the main game. They're fine as a mod, but as a part of the vanilla experience, not quite up to it. There we go. There's some fibers. Let's hope they don't add lightning to space engineers too. Oh dear. Yeah. If they do, hopefully they've learnt their lesson and they don't make it damage grids unnecessarily in ways that are really not fun. Because it's really not fun. Have a timer count down till when you get hit by lightning. What is it about Astroneer that you like about its interaction with the... What? This PK is fighting with baby crawler. Oh. So she needs to be a fighter. Oh, there's another one. Where is it? It's kind of cool that they put torches down here properly. Crawler egg. Guessing these I should probably get rid of too. Maybe these are just harvestable. Interesting. I'm genuinely impressed with the NPCs in this game too. Like there are some odd decisions that they make, like the dumping of everything, but that's clearly a game design thing that could be changed if they just held on to stuff in their inventory and then drop off whatever they're holding in the morning to the correct location. I feel like that could be changed quite quickly. Quite easily. But yeah. I'm genuinely impressed. Cool, like collecting the stones and stuff. I am very cold. Yes. Aska, I will take you somewhere with a fireplace. Can the lantern not take wood? Is it only resin? That's unfortunate. Well, it's probably unfortunate. Question about Astroneer. The way the terrain can be dug into and added to is very smooth and doesn't cause square voxeling. Yeah, I get what you mean by that. Like the digging in Space Engineers and other games like that. My time at Porsche. Oh. New Digital Blue, that's a tricky one. What mechanic are you worried about making it into Space Engineers 2 that was a mod or exists in Space Engineers? Oh. That is an interesting one. Ah. Wondered where that noise was coming from. Yeah. Since we haven't seen anything much of how they intend to make us build the actual stuff in survival, we haven't really seen anything about survival at all, to be honest. They've talked about being able to build onto the holograms of blueprints and that side of things, which sounds like a cool idea, and I think as an optional way of building is great. But if that's our only way of building, and then we have a build and repair nanobot nonsense style way of doing everything else, I'm gonna be unhappy. That would make me sad. Because I just don't feel like there's really much engineering that goes on with that. And so as a result, that's why it would make me sad. So I like, oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. The blood moon rises. Where are the dead? Said they should be spawning up that way. That is right, isn't it? Invasion spawner, yeah. I can't see them. Culinary was under attack? Was it? Oh yeah, it is. Ow. It's two of them down. I need to go eat some food. I can understand why the Draugr might attack something like that first. Alright, that's a bit of extra health. It is also the closest building to where they spawned. Oh. Yeah! Anyone else around? Come on. Oh, there's a white. Oh, there's a few. Stun locked. Yep, there we go. Have I built any watchtowers? Yes. I have one. I haven't really done the defense thing. I've mainly been more of an active defender where I go out and I try and kill the things. It's probably not ideal, but it's how things have been done. if I could do something about the spawner. No, I'm right on top of it. Okay. Yep, I have people's... Daz is my patroller. My defender. Yeah, the building on a blueprint, if that's the only way to build, will, I think, be at risk of taking away some of the visceral pleasure of hearing the thunk of something get placed. Ow. 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 Oh no, no, stuck. Bad wrong. Come on. I can do this. I can do this. Ow. Nope, maybe I can't. Run! Ow! Okay. On, Draugr. Where are the other ones? Ow. Ow! Curse you, Archer! Yeah, dog pilot. Oh. That was a thing. I think that's a good note to end this stream on. That was a battle. Yeah, I should have gone after the archers first. That would have been a better play. Take the archer out, and then I could have focused on ducking the other ones and dodging them. I started the wrong way. I will be back on Friday with some more stationeers. And this week, on Sunday, Shaq might be away or might not. I will hopefully know closer to it. He thinks he probably will be, which is why I'm mentioning it now. Which means I might actually do a double stationeers this week. So I might do stationeers my Friday and my Sunday, because those are my 2 early morning streams, and I was like, why not? Then I can build more of my base before the terrain update comes, and I can see what other cool things I can do. So that's probably the rest of the stuff that's coming on Twitch this week, and then of course, Wrong Way Out, back on Monday. Also, keep an eye out on Discord for the announcements of videos and stuff like that, because YouTube and Twitch are not nice to us with that. And Discord loves pinging people. It loves giving you notifications. It's its favorite thing. Because there will be a couple of videos that are potentially going to come out in the next week or two that won't give you YouTube notifications. Because I have to play the YouTube algorithm game, and it means that I'll have to turn off notifications for them. So that, yeah, things don't happen that would mean that I wouldn't make those videos. So keep an eye out for that, because there may be some surprise videos this week, perhaps even tonight. So there's all that, and plenty more to come, and I will see you then.